Hello. What?
Something that all women do. Taking her...
I've heard that a man named Manuel Perez supposedly disappeared from the institution.
Really? I didn't notice... A patient?
Yes. Wouldn't you notice if someone disappeared here?
Yes. Actually, I would. But I'm not here 24 hours a day.
And isn't there a night shift?
No, I don't think so.
If you happen to see him, could you let me know?
If I see him, I'll bring him back to the Institute. That was the official answer. Unofficially, yes, I will let you know.
Thanks. I'll leave you alone with...
Thanks.
From me or from the muse?
Both.
No door handle, no keyhole. It's full of dirty laundry. Actually, I don't need any onions. I managed to get them. My remaining sense of propriety forbids any commentary on a skewered politician. So many loudspeakers for such a small inner courtyard? I can't even walk across hot coals. A bit of burned wood from the fireplace, and it's still hot. The poor guy will surely... The vibrations caused by the jackhammer caused the house of cards to collapse. Our Latin beauty probably would not be particularly happy if I simply turn her music off. The gatekeeper appears... Cute drawer. There's no paper left in it.
Hello, would you like... Okay, just...
A bit of burned wood from the fireplace. My remaining sense of propriety forbids any commentary on a skewered politician. Ramon is now running around in there, and Sabrina made a point of warning me about him.
A simple tin cup.
It's full of dirty laundry. I wonder why such a small and remote psychiatric hospital needs a doorman, especially since there is no parking available here. One of these magazines should last me the rest of my life. The technology of the wheel in pre-Columbian empires. The gatekeeper appears to use this Max knows what he has to do, and he won't really be. bit of burned wood from the fireplace, and it's still hot. The writing says, "Caution! The management of this institution received reports that in recent times, strange figures in black... Anyone who has seen something conspicuous, figures in black robes..." Laundry service. Next. If I manage to attach the canvas correctly, then hopefully the door will not close the next time. How am I supposed to unlock this lock? Maybe I'll find a clue to the correct combination somewhere in here. The latest models. Wonder if they also were financed by this Massimo Gartuzzo guy. The individual cells can be monitored from here. However, some of the monitors are only flickering. Some have been turned off altogether. A one-legged pirate. He probably lost the other leg in a sea battle. A cat is sitting on his shoulders, and on the cat's head sits a parrot. And the painter immortalized a spider in the upper top corner. What a weird painting. A one-legged pirate. He probably lost the other leg in a sea battle. A cat is sitting on his shoulders, and on the cat's head sits a parrot. And the painter... How am I 1, 4, 2, 8. I wonder if the safe will open now. All right, I'm a genius. There are tapes in there with writing on them. A. Carlos, J. Sanchez, S. Martinez, M. Perez. Here it is. I hope that it will help me somehow. I'm really eager to see what's on it.
What are you doing here?
I came to see if you're helping a patient escape.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
Too bad. I don't actually like violence, but you leave me no choice. You'll go down before I do.
No, wait! I don't want to rat you out. I just need to find Manuel Perez really badly. He's my only hope.
Only hope?
Perez was with my father on an expedition many years ago. Now my father disappeared without a trace, and I hope that Perez can help me find him.
Manuel help someone? He's the one who needs to be helped.
How come?
Because he... Never mind. So you really don't want to hurt him?
No, definitely not.
Okay, I'll help you. Just don't tell anyone I did, otherwise I've had it. The doctor doesn't stand for any nonsense.
The doctor doesn't seem to be the most fun person anyway. Why?
You have no idea what they're doing with Perez here?
No, how should I?
He was brought here a few months ago at the request of a guy named Cartuso. He was also the one who put Charles Roy in charge. And then the horror began.
Let me guess. Human experiments?
Yeah? How did you know?
That's not important right now. Do you know what the goals of these experiments are?
No. It's probably because Manuel's disease is somehow special. 2 other people were also flown in, but they disappeared again soon thereafter. It has to be about something big. In the last few months, they've invested nearly $1 million in this asylum. Our salaries doubled in one fell swoop. But money isn't everything, and the price of a human life is too high, in my opinion. I wanted out sooner, but the boss said, whoever wants to get out now is gone forever. So I lost my confidence.
I understand, but I need to find Perez badly. The longer it takes me to find my father, the greater the probability that he...
Okay, I'll help you. Perez is hidden in a rock cave not very far from here. But you can't take him with you. I'll come in a couple of hours and take care of him. I know a lot of people here who will hide us.
Agreed. Take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
The hiding place is relatively safe. Nevertheless, I hope that Ramon picks up Perez quickly and takes good care of him. Are you Manuel Perez? Hello? Can you understand me? I don't know if he understands me, but when I addressed him, he looked me in the eyes and smiled, almost as if he recognized me. This Evan in the Tunguska region reacted the same way. Maybe he really did recognize somebody, namely, my father. What did they do to you in the Institute? And more importantly, why? What do they want from you? He appears to be afraid of the subject. He must have experienced some bad things in the hospital. I shouldn't torture him with it any further, even if it is important to me. My father disappeared. He was probably kidnapped. I take it that the reason he was kidnapped had something to do with his past. You worked with him for so many years. Do you know of anything that could, after so long a time, catch up to him? It's obvious he wants to tell me something, but I have no idea what. What happened back then during the Tunguska expedition? Try to remember. It could be very important. Either he can't remember anything, or he does not want to talk about it. The poor guy is in a terrible shape. If he was not already close to being crazy when he was brought in, nobody would have been able to take the terrible treatment meted out by Sharp. Max knows what he has to do. Isn't there something important that you...
Yes. Watch who you question.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Hello, would you like...
I...
Okay, just let...
door is closed again, but it's not that bad. I mean, I've already had a good look around in there. I don't think he can hear me anymore. It's really not that important. He has already fulfilled his purpose. A pile of wood. The fire is burning cheerfully. One charred piece of wood is enough. A braided onion rope. I'll just take the picture with me again. The artist has made it very clear. A long pointed meat fork. The poor guy is in a terrible... This isn't working. I have to come up with another way of getting some information. This isn't working. The poor guy is in a terrible shape. If he was... Maybe Perez can put his thoughts down to paper somehow, since he obviously cannot express himself in words. It's worth a try. Perez drew some kind of symbol. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean, but it doesn't appear to be chaotic scribbling. The symbol can be recognized clearly and plainly, and the lines are so straight, as if they had been drawn with a ruler. Now the only question that remains is how that is going to help me. I'm going to send Max a text message and a picture of the symbol. Maybe he has an idea.
I would really like to know how Nina is doing, but I'd probably interrupt her while she's doing something. My cell phone with all the bells and whistles. You can even make phone calls with it. Ah, nice collection. I hope they aren't all from today. I covered the traffic sign with the flag. Hello, I know that...
If you have to.
Yes. How can I get into the cellar?
Take the key, unlock the door, and go in. Anyone can do it. Even people like you, if you have the right key.
Now, you're a real comedian, aren't you?
Yup.
I need a bottle of whiskey. How much?
For you? 1,000.
I probably shouldn't ask which currency. I probably won't like the answer.
No.
Don't you want to do business?
Sure. 1,000 is good business.
It's a little too expensive, don't you think?
A special reduced price. Just for my friends.
For some incomprehensible reason, my potential towards aggression is skyrocketing. If I don't pull myself together, I might do something I regret. Thanks for the friendly chat.
My pleasure.
Can I borrow the key for...
No.
Ah, come on, just for...
No!
I obviously won't get very far with rhetoric here. I guess my... To simply throw the fish into the fireplace like that neither makes sense, nor would I make the barkeeper very happy. I don't have to dry that. Its previous owner has done that very thoroughly already. Cold and slimy, just like fish tend to be. It looks really plat. Hello? Are you all right? He doesn't appear to be overly communicative. A key. He seems to be his own best customer. Oh well, he also appears to be his only customer. At least, the only one who is still able to stand. The motorcycle I rented at the airport. I'm gonna use your fireplace to grill the fish. Of course, you could probably do it a lot better than I can, but you probably have more important things to do.
Yes, of course. Go right ahead.
I could stand in front of it and dry my wet things. On the other. The fish is on the metal shield, right? The metal is much too hot. The flag is so...
Dinner is served, my lord.
Fish? I smell fish. What? Lemon's missing. Barkeep, bring me some lemon. A fish without lemon is like a bottle without whiskey. Barkeep!
Hello. Are you feeling a little better now? Apparently, it doesn't matter with some people whether they're awake or asleep. Their communication skills are always in high gear. Hello. I know that you have a lot to do, but can I bother you again?
If you have to.
Yes. You probably don't have any lemons, right?
My compliments. You learn fast.
Well, what else can I do?
For Klaus?
Yes, he won't eat his fish without lemon.
Bring me one, and I may even cut it for you.
You're my hero. Thanks for the friendly chat.
My pleasure.
Are they still biting?
If you don't pay attention.
That must be today's cat. Ah, nice collection. Doesn't really look very seaworthy. But on the other hand, a famous pirate by the name of Pinzel or something like that. Nascent. If I swap the cups, he'll miss his whiskey. I really would prefer to spare him. I would really like to know how Nina is doing. My cell phone with all the bells and whistles. A stone. Exceptional character. A simple tin cup. I don't have to dry that. Its previous owner has done that very thoroughly already. The daily menu is hanging there. There's nothing on it. There's a padlock on the door.
Here comes the truck with the goods for the market. Maybe he'll stop. You can have the company you want. Oh, the truck driver appears to be new. He doesn't know his route and can't read any road signs. Oh, kids these days.
I hope nothing bad has happened. I should probably check on the driver. I'm in luck. The truck driver appears to have made the turn. I would have never forgiven myself if something had happened to him. Only healthy stuff. And I'm lucky. It even includes a lemon. Here, you can give it to your eloquent guest, if your valuable time allows it.
Oh, he will definitely be pleased, and hopefully, then he'll shut his mouth for a while. Here's your lemon.
It's about time. Come and join me.
Never expect thanks for anything.
I don't want to deprive the bar. If I swap the cups, he'll miss his whiskey. I really would prefer to spare him, and above all, me.
Hands off!
Damn, he can see the key even from back there. Hello. Are you feeling a little better now? Apparently, it doesn't matter with some people whether they're awake or asleep. Their communication skills are always in high gear. If I swap the cups, I could stand in front of it and dry my wet thing.
Hands up!
Damn. I don't want to... If I swap the... A box full of fruits and vegetables. The barkeeper's best friend. The barkeeper's best friend. The barkeep. Hello. Apparently, it doesn't matter. The water's completely evaporated. There's only a layer of salt left over. If I do it quickly and unobtrusively, hopefully the barkeeper won't notice. Let's see if he tastes the difference.
Man, Klaus, watching you eat this whole time is making me hungry. I'm gonna go grab some whiskey.
It looks as if he actually noticed the difference. If I swap the cups, he'll miss his whip. One thing's for sure, this action is a key scene in this little adventure. I pinched my finger in one of these when I was younger. Either this is a distillery or the customers here are very, very thirsty. The board is nailed down. Is the offer with the boat and the whiskey still good?
Sure.
Then I have something for you.
Thanks. It won't last very long. But I wanted to head out in a while anyway. I'll just take off as soon as the bottle is empty. Please just tie the boat back up once you're done with it.
Sure, no problem. And thanks a lot. You've helped me more than you can imagine.
You too.
God, everything here is completely overgrown and looks rather run down. I wonder if Morangi still really lives here.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there? Help me!
What are you doing down there?
They locked me in down here. Please help me and get me out of here.
Sure. But how?
No idea. Think of something. But I've sprained my ankle and I'm not 30 anymore. So don't just throw me a rope. I never managed to be able to climb one back when I was in school.
Is there a ladder here somewhere?
I'm afraid not. But there's a door down here that I can't open. Maybe you can find a way to open it from the outside.
Sure, no problem. How can I get to that door?
You're going to laugh, but I have no idea. I've never been down here before, and I have no idea how to get to the well from the castle. There must be a secret passage or something like that somewhere.
You're Ken Morangi, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Lord Morangi. Why?
If you live here, you should know your way around here, shouldn't you?
Well, I always thought that too.
Okay, I'll take a look around.
Thanks a lot.
I'll give it a try. Maybe I was King Arthur in a previous life. Oh, that surprises me a little bit. Centuries stuck in stone don't seem to have had any effect on the blade. It is still sharp, and there's not a spot of rust on it. It almost looks as if the chimney has a helmet on. Yikes. I only wanted to close the window shutter, and already I'm holding the whole thing in my hand. This place really needs a major overhaul. A really nice chandelier. A small stool. It seems as if this fireplace has not had a fire burning in it for a long time. The painting is of Lord William Morangi, who lived here from 1270 to 1305. What an impressive guy. This clock says 7:15. It has obviously stopped running. That's funny. The pendulum is still moving. I ask myself why the chair is in the middle of the room. Although the tips of the spears are very old and have already seen action, they are still pretty sharp. The chain moved a bit. I think I'd better release the lever again, otherwise the chandelier that's hanging from the chain will fall down. The chain moved a bit. I think I'd better release the lever. The chain moved a bit. Most of the books don't really interest me, but here's a book about haunted castles. It talks about Morangi's castle. It says that there's a rumor that William Morangi, who lived from 1270 to 1305, was buried without the usual customs and traditions, and they even refused to give him a funeral pyre. He was entombed in a sarcophagus wearing only a simple robe and his family's amulet. They say he's been walking through the castle and seeking revenge on intruders after midnight ever since. Even if I don't believe in ghost stories, I should probably finish rescuing Morangi from the well before midnight. The coffin is made of massive stone. No chance. I believe this is the last resting place of one of Lord Morangi's ancestors. The torch is fastened to the wall. I won't be able to get it off there so easily. Hopefully the torch won't burn down too quickly. An old and already slightly moldy window shutter. The statue is massive and cannot be moved. Pictures of landscapes. If I'm correct, the scenery around the castle could have served as the setting. Typical Irish weather. Actually, one should simply stay in bed on days like these. So, what do we have here? Knee socks? Long underwear? Nothing here that I might covet from the owner. Oops, what's this? The coin is probably worth a fortune. An absolute dream. I could get any woman with something like this. If only Nina were here. pictures appear to be very old. It's quite possible that the land here looked like this a couple hundred years ago.